Okay, so I am 31 weeks pregnant. I cannot believe that. It's kind of mind-boggling. I just got back from the doctor and I have officially gotten to the point in my pregnancy where I'm gonna start seeing her every 2 weeks now instead of every 4 weeks. We also got a birth date for the baby because I am having a scheduled C-section. Jumping right into the questions that I have answered in all of my previous pregnancy updates. Baby is now the size of a fanny pack. And so far, my total weight gain has been about 22 pounds. I think I said in a previous video it was 25, but I miscalculated. I've gained 22 pounds so far in my pregnancy. Sleep has become a major issue for me. I'm not sleeping very well at all. I'm having horrible round ligament pain. I keep rolling over onto my back even though it's not safe to sleep on your back and supposedly is really uncomfortable, but I'm a back sleeper, and so I just, in the middle of the night, I keep finding myself in that position. So my best moment this week was today because we've officially got a due date for our baby. I wanted to get that on camera and film something sort of special for that, but it's been a little chaotic here at our house. The boys are definitely feeling the effects of lockdown and being in quarantine. They're very coopy, very unruly, and I just felt like it's easier and better if I just sit down and talk about it versus trying to film reactions and things like that. So our baby will be born July 7th at 8 a.m. That's the one benefit of having a scheduled C-section, is that you know exactly when your baby's gonna be here and you can plan for things a lot better. You know, it just makes life a lot easier, especially right now with everything that's going on. I'm actually very grateful for having a C-section plan. With that said, she could decide to come early and who knows? You'll get a birth vlog a little bit sooner then. One of the biggest stressors though in this pregnancy so far has been being unsure of whether or not David is going to be present for the birth. With the lockdown and shelter-in-place restrictions, everything's just been up in the air, and I'm not sure what it's like where you live, but here in Texas, we are somewhat of a guinea pig state, and so recently they've actually lifted some of the restrictions. So retail stores and restaurants have opened back up. The reason this makes me nervous is because they did it even though we still had cases of coronavirus. Our cases were still rising. And even though the cases were rising, our governor decided, hey, let's start reopening the state. We're one of the only states in the US that is reopening right now. It makes me nervous because supposedly we haven't hit the peak of cases yet. My biggest fear at this point is that these restrictions have been lifted and we're gonna start to see more cases show up. What is that gonna look like in the hospitals? I am having a C-section, so I'm gonna have major surgery. I know in other states where coronavirus is impacting the community a lot more, people aren't allowed to even have their partners in the OR with them for the delivery of their babies. It is currently not that bad here in Texas, but I'm just worried with them lifting restrictions so soon, especially since it seemed like it was keeping everything somewhat manageable, even though our cases are rising still. I'm just worried that that's gonna change the situation and that suddenly he won't be allowed to be in the OR with me. So everything, it's just really hard. I mean, if you're pregnant, you understand, like, there's a lot of unknowns as it is, and then not being able to plan for even your partner to be there for the birth is very stressful. The one thing I will say is I feel very fortunate that this is not my first rodeo. This is my third baby and will be my third C-sections. I know what to expect. I know what's coming. It's our baby girl. We have 2 boys and this is our girl, and I really wanted David to be there for the birth. So that's something I'm kind of dealing with right now, is just the anxiety and the stress associated with that, and not being able to plan and not really being able to have expectations in general right now. So since I am 31 weeks along, there is not a whole lot that's new to update on aside from what I've already told you guys. At this point, baby's just packing on weight. These updates are probably gonna be fewer. Let me know in the comments if there's anything specific about pregnancy or this stage of pregnancy that you'd like to know about, or if you wonder, am I going through anything? Let me know in the comments below and I'll make a video about that. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna do other updates like a nursery tour, what's in my hospital bag, things like that. But before I say goodbye to y'all, let me show you what my baby bump is looking like now at 31 weeks pregnant. And that is my belly. This is what it looks like at 31 weeks. Ignore my messy bed in the background. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I'm sorry it's a bit of a short one. Tried to get some footage to show you guys what it's like going to doctor's appointments right now. Still, David's not allowed to come with me to those. This is like my only shirt that I am able to wear right now. Everything else is too tight, and these maternity pants are actually kind of getting a little too tight. So I've been mostly wearing dresses and stuff. But yeah, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. If you're pregnant, let me know how it's going with your pregnancy and what you think of everything that's going on where you live with coronavirus and planning for baby and things like that. Be sure to check out my other pregnancy updates or my other pregnancy videos if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you all are having a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.